You know, us horny people, we do the darnest things sometimes, and we can't even explain why we do these things. For example, me. All the times that I've stolen panties out of women's houses, I don't know why I did it. I couldn't resist. I just kept thinking about the pussy nectar in her panty, the smell, the crustiness, the texture. I wanted to sniff it. That's all. And I know it's not normal. We are not normal. We're not like you. We're not like anybody else. We're pretty much like the X-Men. We have to exist with an ungodly level of horniness. You wouldn't understand. Nobody will. And we don't expect you to understand. But yesterday, one of our own was captured. They call him the Dollar Tree Nutter. He went into a Dollar Tree. He probably saw some Puerto Rican girl with a fat ass. He couldn't resist. So what'd he do? He nutted on her leg. And this poor girl felt the nut all over her leg. Imagine a black guy nut. You gotta remember, this is a big black guy. And like every time I see a porn movie, like the black guys are just unleashing loads and ropes and loads of cum. Where do they get all this cum? So this animal unleashed a massive load on this poor girl's leg. And I could imagine she was in shock. She pulled out her phone, seeing all this black guy nut all over her leg. Started chasing him out of the Dollar Tree. You're going to hell! I mean, let's just go over the footage. This is crazy stuff, folks.
Fucking nutted on my fucking leg! You go to hell, bitch! Oh my god! He nutted on my leg! He nutted on my leg!
Truly shocking stuff we're seeing here. And the thing is, this is a horny man. All the signs are there. His hairline, he got the horny guy hairline down to his shirt. Look at the shirt. The guy walked into the Dollar Tree with the idea of nutting on a girl's leg with a shirt that reads, "It's not gonna lick itself," with a candy cane on it. See, that's what I'm saying. Us horny niggas, we can't help ourselves. The typical day for a horny guy is, how do I nut? What different ways can I come up with nutting? How do I nut? How do I nut at work? How do I nut on my commute to work? How do I nut in public bathrooms? How do I nut on the floor? How do I nut in the hallway? We're always thinking about nutting. So, of course, when we go into a Marshall's and we see this random shirt with a candy cane that says, "It's not going to lick itself," of course we're going to buy it. It's just the horny nigga way. It's just the way that we are. So this video of this girl getting black guy nut all over her leg went completely viral yesterday. It was all over Twitter. Everybody was talking about it. All the big Twitter accounts were pumping this shit out. People couldn't believe the audacity of this guy. Even disgraced rapper Meek Mill came out of the woodwork and said, "Hey guys, we need some justice for this young lady. We need to bring this guy. I'm offering $2,000 to whoever finds the Dollar Tree Nutter. Bring me the Dollar Tree Nutter's head on a platter." And apparently the pressure was just too much for the Dollar Tree Nutter. He turned himself into the authorities. And he goes by the name of Gary Miles. I mean, even his name is that of a horny guy, Gary Miles. And apparently, this hasn't been his first rodeo. A woman named Carmen came forward with some shocking revelations about Gary. As soon as the news broke, she took to her Instagram telling people, "I know this guy. His name is Gary, and he's a horny nigga." And people were saying, "Are you sure it's him? Are you sure?" And she responded, "Please stop asking me if I'm sure it's him. I know this man personally." Then in her next story, she goes to say, "Thank God this time the young lady got footage of him. 2 months ago in Walmart down in South Philly, he did the same thing to a young lady. Just so happens her didn't make the news." She then goes on to say, "This is the same man who broke into a friend of mine's home and ejaculated on her while she was sleeping. He's currently on probation for the same offense. He needs to be in jail." Oh my God. She also exposed some of these guys' personal pictures. Look at this guy. Oh my God. You know, I'm all for defending horny guys, but this guy, you know, I can't help this guy. Look at him. The hairline, the smile, like the little beard. We can't be having this guy, this animal out in public. I'm sorry. Lock him up. Send him to jail. I mean, nutting on the random girl's leg, okay, that's a little bit too much. But we can forgive and forget. But the smile, the hairline, just the greasy hair. This guy, you know, we can't be having this type of stuff. You know, we do have to have some boundaries in society, or else society would just crumble. And then, like, he's on the floor with a drink, and he's in between some other nigga's leg. What are you doing down there? So, you know, we're talking about a guy that clearly makes poor decisions at every given moment. Unleashing ropes on a random girl's leg one time, okay. Okay, you really crossed the line, but okay. But constantly doing it? But not only just that, coming on random girls' legs with this type of horny nigga hairline. It's just too much capital punishment for this guy. And look, I'm gonna say it. Us horny guys, we gotta start changing our ways because we're getting exposed left and right. That's why I don't put my face on the internet, because as soon as I put my face on the internet, let's say I reach 10,000 subscribers, a horde of women are going to come out. Yeah, I was talking to him for a while until I figured he was stealing all my panties. This guy's a pig. And then I'm going to be all over the news. They're going to cancel my YouTube channel. I'm going to be demonetized. My whole life is going to go into shambles. This is how it works. So us horny niggas, we gotta tread lightly wherever we go. We gotta be very cautious of our behavior. We gotta keep our behavior in check. And this is why I always say, get with the fat girls. I'm gonna say it for the millionth time. Get with the fat girls. Unleash all your horniness on the fat girls. They're down for whatever. Randomly getting doggy for a fat girl. Piss on the floor, cum on the wall, fart in her mouth. She's down for whatever. Just about anything you get away with, and you can get away with murder with a fat girl. And she won't judge you. She's fat. She's fat. Had this guy, Gary Miles, been involved with a fat girl, he would have been farting, burping, coming on her leg, on her foot, wherever he wanted. Nothing would have ever happened. All his desires would have been fulfilled. All of his fantasies all of his thirst would have been quenched. But no, he was too busy looking for a regular girl, which, they looked at the hairline, they looked at the smile, said, fuck this guy, I'm not getting involved with this animal. Look at him, he looks like a deviant. And so he couldn't help himself. He went into idolatry and he nutted all over some random girl's leg. Now, from this point on, for the rest of eternity, he will be known as idolatry nutter. Imagine even your mom. Even your mom knows that everybody in the hood calls you the idolatry nutter. Your mom, your aunts, your father, if you even have one, your entire family. When they see you, they all know, oh, that's the guy that's part of the family that's known as the idolatry nutter. We all know him. Stay away from him. He nuts on people. People, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I could have saved this guy. From a horny guy to another horny, I could have saved this guy. But unfortunately for him, he's never come across my channel. He's never spoken to me in real life. So what I'm going to do is, there's a lot of people out there like him. A lot of horny guys out there that can't help themselves. And they need my help. So what I'm going to do is, you can't talk about these things on YouTube. Go to my Patreon for $5. Man, I go, what's $5 a month? Give me $5. For $5 a month, I'm going to teach you how to avoid these catastrophes. Because let's be honest, this is a catastrophe for this guy. His life is over. It's finished. And it could have all been avoided. Look at me. I'm here still standing. Horny nigga and all. I'm still here standing. Never been to jail. Never going to be arrested because I know how to carry myself. In the Patreon, I'm going to teach you the ways on how to find specific women to unleash all your horniness. You can get all the nut out, do whatever, all your desires, how to unleash it, and for her to be fine with it. I'm going to teach you how to pinpoint exactly little details about specific women so you can know that's the one. That's the one I'm going to approach. That's the one I'm going to fart on, and she's going to enjoy it. Avoid a catastrophe in your horny life. Do yourself a favor. For $5, sign up to the Patreon.